Yo everybody, just got back home from my second flight with the DJI Mini 2, formerly the Mavic Mini, and I have some thoughts. I have flown the original Mavic Mini, and I've flown the Mavic Air 2, and I think this is like really, really nice. I do have some thoughts. So the Mavic Mini was super cool in that it was a drone that, at least in the United States, you didn't have to register because it was under the 250 gram rule that you'd have to register as a pilot, as an owner, a hobbyist. For me, as a hobbyist, very, very cool drone. The two things that this Mini 2 got was the upgraded camera, the 4K camera, and the newer style controller. And I think this is a really good deal. Now, at like $600 with the Fly More kit where you get the bag and the extra batteries, really good deal. I think $650 gets you the like DJI care, whereas if you wreck it, you can ship it in and get it replaced a couple times. I don't know. You know, there's other reviews that like break down exactly what this has and exactly what the DJI care does. This is just me as someone who's flown the other DJI drones. I've been flying for a while, with some friends of mine who were using like single rotor RC helicopters, and then like the early Phantoms, and now these tiny little ones that are just remarkable with what you can do with them. I think this Mini 2 is like possibly the perfect drone for me. Mostly the reason why is because, yeah, I wouldn't need to register it. I wouldn't necessarily need to worry too much because it's not too expensive, but it would still have a 4K camera that's, very small sensor, very small lens, but would allow me to kind of fly around. Now this one belongs to Gilbert. He's letting me try it out. I like that everything fits in the bag. Like I'd been borrowing his Mavic Air 2, and that was nice. And you could kind of get everything to fit in this little bag, but he had a backpack to carry it all in. But that was just a little more than I wanted to carry because I pretty much always carry a backpack with me. So I'd have to carry two backpacks if I wanted to fly. This, like, actually everything fits in this tiny bag. I can put this bag in my larger backpack, and I don't feel like I'm carrying a ton of stuff around. While this does add some heft to my backpack, if I'm just carrying my iPad and some cables and adapters, that's all it is. And the image out of it is surprisingly good. It's that DJI overly sharpened, not a ton of dynamic range, but for me, I would just be using it for these vlogs. Is really good enough. I'm not using it for commercial work. I don't have a Part 107 license. I'm not using it to make money. I'm just using it to make these vlogs a little bit cooler, maybe some establishing clips. Gilbert's the one with the Part 107 license, and he does all the work in that realm for editor. So I think this might be the drone for me. I might have to get one for myself, probably after the wedding. But this is like everything I wanted in the package. A small, light, 4K camera drone that has the nicer remote. The remote, oh man, I didn't think that the early Mavic remotes were bad where you put the phone on the bottom. But now that they've switched to this design where the phone is back on top like the earlier Phantom drones, the phone on the top for the screen is much better than the phone on the bottom. And then, of course, you could always get the DJI controller with the screen built in, but that's a bit overkill for the Mini. I really enjoy the Mavic or the DJI Mini 2. I'm going to play around with it some more. If I come up with any ideas, I'll do a follow-up video. But I'm just enamored by this little drone. I thought I really, really liked the Air 2. I haven't played with the Air 2S yet, but if someone wants to let me borrow theirs and try it out for a week, I'd be happy to. But this Mini 2 really checks a lot of the boxes that would let me feel like this is the drone to have. The Spark didn't collapse like the Mini. The Mini 1 had the older remote, and it was only like 1080, and you couldn't like really control the image as much. At least with the Mini 2, I can set my white balance, shutter speed, and ISO on the app. I don't think I could do that with the original Mini. So I really think this is a very, very cool drone. So thanks for letting me play with this, Gilbert. I'm gonna play with it some more. I'll get it back to you in one piece. But I think you have the DJI care. Even if I do, I'll pay for the replacement. If this is your first video here, I'm Kyle. I'm doing a vlog every day of 2021. It's been a great exercise. I hope you can join us for more. Hit that subscribe button. If you found this video informative or fun, hit that like button, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.